So we have the topic today. Is the modern black woman really ready to ride till the wheels fall off with a high value man? We're going to play the clip and then we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it.
Girl, I ain't worried about that. But I ain't here for the girls. But just know, girls, I will be your friend if you want to be friends. But don't date my man. We can't have the same man now. I want a man that's like, he has to be like a provider. I'm not building, like you need to already be built. I'm ready to love because I want, my best friend and my travel companion and somebody just, live life with. And like I said, we're gonna ride till the wheels fall off. So I think it's here in Houston. So we gonna see.
Now, you seen the clip. You heard the woman talking. Ready to Love, season 3. Believe her name is Chris. They call her Chris because most people can't pronounce her whole name. And what she said in that video is that she's looking for a man that's already got it going on, got his kingdom built, and she ain't trying to build with no man. So tell me, brother, is the modern black woman really ready to ride till the wheels fall off? Stepping into a situation where somebody already got things made. No building, not trying to build, just walk into a situation where it's already built.
What's wrong with that?
We talking about riding till the wheels fall off.
What's wrong with that though? Like what's wrong with her wanting to go into a situation that's already built?
Let's talk about that. What is wrong with that? Okay. Most women looking for love,
okay,
faithfulness,
okay,
want to be a priority.
Okay.
What man is really gonna love a woman who hasn't built with them? Is it really gonna be love? Let's say, for instance, you're a man that's got everything. You got your empire built. You're going out looking for a woman. You see one you like. You got many options. This type of man, because seems like many of the modern black women are looking for this type of man. So you got many options. What makes you choose somebody? Do you think it's based off of love or what you see with your eyes?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with a woman saying she wants a man to be established, just so as long as she's established. Because if she's established, she can't get with a guy that's not established.
What does her establishment mean to you? As a man, do you really care about her establishment?
Yeah, but I mean, as a man, you don't want to let a woman come into your realm if you're already established, if she hasn't been established, right? Because then you're going to get used.
Listen, if you're a high value man, you don't need her establishment because it really means nothing to you.
Nah, man.
You need her looks. You need her cooperation.
Nah.
You need her femininity.
Nah.
That's what you need. You don't need her.
So you'll take
her money.
So if you're balling, you're gonna take on a woman that's flat broke.
What do you need her for?
Well,
you
okay,
need her to.
If she's fine.
Exactly.
And you say her cooperation and her femininity. If she's broke, like you have $1 million in your bank account, but then she has like negative $50 in her bank account, you would date her.
Well, to answer your question, brother, what we talking about is the modern black woman ready to ride till the wheels fall off? Now, we had seen the clip. This woman saying that she want to come into a situation already built. Now, let's say, for instance, this man fall on hard times, right? You think that type of woman will ride till the wheels fall off? She said it. But she also said that she want a situation already built. She ain't doing no building.
Okay.
If you fall on hard times, you think she gonna be there?
You have to look at a lot of factors. First of all, the woman is 39 years old. Second of all, she appears to have had. It looks as if she's established her career. So bearing all that in mind, the question then becomes, why would she not want a man that's established? What is she supposed to say? Well, I want a man that's broke, that's struggling, that's barely making it. I mean, why would you?
When you in a relationship, a marriage, things happen.
Well,
the thing is, you want somebody in your corner that's gonna be there. Now, this type of woman that's saying that she ain't not doing any building, you think she's gonna be there when you fall on hard time? She's looking for a comfortable situation just to go right into, and she thinking about forever it's being that. That's not the case when it comes to relationships. That's not the case when it comes to life. Anything can happen. So the question is the modern black woman ready to ride till the wheels fall off?
I might have to say, yeah, modern black woman.
So you saying she's gonna be there? If you fall off, she's gonna be there for you.
Why are you making it about black women, man? Why can't you say modern woman, brother?
Because we black. It's about black culture, brother.
Why are you attacking black women, man? Why
am I attacking? Man? Did you really call this an attack?
It's an attack, man.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Because if we go by the percentages, in relationships, hold on, brother, you got to go by the stats. If we go by the stats in relationships, we on the low end. So we gonna make this about black culture.
No, it's not about black women. Why can't you say women, man?
So you want me to talk about Asian women?
Yeah, women.
Asian women not in the stats of being a high divorce rate.
Yeah, they are.
They not in the stats of women that's most likely not to get married. So we tackling issues of why is this happening?
So you're saying that because this sister wants a man that's got his stuff together, she's
okay. There's nothing wrong with wanting that.
She's off base.
There's nothing wrong with wanting that.
Then what's wrong with it?
Nothing wrong. We talking about if something goes wrong, will that sister still be there?
I mean, you don't know. That's the whole thing.
What do you mean? Of course you know.
Is she still going to be there with a brother that's broke if she gets with him?
First of all, she's saying she want to be in a situation where the brother has it already built.
Wait, why not?
So if it falls apart, will she be there to help him build it up again?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question.
That is the question.
Maybe not. I mean, it depends on her. Her morals and her values.
You already see it up front. So there's no depending. You see it right here up front. She says she want a man to be her best friend and all these lovely things. But also, she's not doing any building. Meaning, she don't want to start at a rough time to make it a good time. So if you come to a rough time, will she be there?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50 chance. I mean, who knows?
Who want to take a chance like that?
So you're saying a chick that
I give you an example, brother.
Okay.
Season 21. Season 12, episode 21 of Shark Tank. It was a guy on there. He's married. He lost his job. His wife took 2 extra jobs just to fill in that spot. And he got a deal with Robert. $200,000 for 15%.
Okay.
That means she was building with this guy. That woman stayed there. That's what I'm talking about.
So you're saying black women...
I'm saying the mentality of the modern black woman. If you fall off like that guy did on Shark Tank, you think she'll still be there?
I mean...
It's no I mean, brother. It's a yes or no.
How many sisters have been there?
It's a yes or no.
How many sisters? Okay, yes, I do think so. Because here's how I'm backing up my yes.
Okay, go ahead.
There are plenty of sisters that are there when brothers get in trouble with the law. They're the ones that's there when the brother is in prison, being faithful to them sexually.
First of all,
being
is that woman that's with a brother that's in trouble with the law is not saying I want a brother that's already got it built. He's in trouble with the law.
But what I'm saying, sisters are faithful though. I mean, if they can deal with a guy that's on that level, why wouldn't they deal with a guy that's broke, that was once balling, and then somehow or another he fell into the abyss of being broke? Why would the sister not help him?
We talking about the mentality.
That's the mentality. A lot of sisters
modern
deal
black
with,
woman.
They deal with all types of stuff. They deal with men. They deal with brothers who are like, "Oh man, I want to work for myself," and then yet bills need to be paid, and they refuse to go get a job. And then I've seen that. You know, sisters do what? They stand by the brother's side.
We're talking about sisters that want a high value man. This sister says she wants something already built. So this is a high value guy.
Want that though?
She want love. She want faithfulness.
Why would
she want to be a priority with this guy that's already got it built?
Why
do you
wouldn't
ever?
she?
Oh, let me ask you a question. If a chick don't go through nothing with you, are you gonna love her? How can you trust that?
What? So you mean to tell me you have to go through controversy for a chick for you to trust a chick? Is that what you're saying?
You have to go through something, brother.
So what if you meet a chick and you get everything is hunky dory and you don't go through anything?
That's not reality. It's not real. There's no hunky dory.
Yeah, this could be hunky dory. What if it's hunky dory and then like there's no issues whatsoever?
Come on now.
I mean, I'm not talking about social issues. I'm talking about when you say go through something together. What do you mean? Like something traumatic? Something? What is that? What do you elaborate, please?
Go through something. Go through life. Go through the ups and downs. See, this woman's talking about the ups. She ain't even imagining the downs.
I know, but you jump into
She's
conclusions.
talking about, I want a travel buddy.
Yeah.
I want somebody to be my friend. That's all the ups. What about the down?
So you basically what you're doing is because she wasn't very, just because she said what she wants in terms of good qualities, you're assuming that she's not going to be loyal if by chance.
I'm assuming fantasies over reality.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with a lot of.
We don't know that though.
No. Hold on. If we do know that because she said it with her own mouth.
We don't know if she will be. We don't know that.
See, the problem with a lot of black women is that they focus on the fantasy, but once the reality hit.
Okay, you made it a gross generalization.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Do you want to go to the stats?
You are disrespecting sisters.
First of all, 83 to 85% of the women are the ones that lead a relationship. Why is that? Because they come into with a fantasy, but when the reality hits, it don't line up with the fantasy.
Brother, you got to stop. You're in Tom zone right now. You got to come out of the Tom zone, brother.
This is a reality zone.
No, brother, you're in Tom zone.
I believe you in a zone where
you are Tomming right now. Stop that.
I believe you in a zone where you're trying to put flowers around something that's.
I'm not, man. I'm just saying a sister has a right to say, I want a man that's got his stuff together. They don't work. She's 39, so that means she's probably worked hard her whole life. Why would you, if you work hard your whole life, you have a home or a steady apartment or whatever? Why would you want to be bothered with somebody that's not in that situation?
There's an amendment that's been passed a long time ago called freedom of speech. You have a right to say anything you want.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that it's going to line up with reality.
So what's wrong with it? So you say I don't understand why black men attack
women. I
don't understand. Saying, I'm making a generalization now.
There's nothing wrong with saying, I want a man that's got it all ready together.
What's wrong with wanting that though? What's wrong with wanting that?
The problem is with wanting that, do you line up with what he wants? That's the problem.
Okay, well, I mean, whether they do or not, still, they have a right to want that though, right?
Brother, we talking about, listen, this is the non-truth. We talking about false reality. That's a false reality.
Wanting a man that's established.
Wanting something that you're not even lining up with. Now, you got the top 10%. The possibility of her running into that and then they choosing her is very slim.
Why?
Because it's a lot of women that want the same thing she wants. He has options.
So why when
even if he chooses her, he's still going to go after the other options that is being put in front of him.
Because all this because she wants a man that's established.
She wants a man that's established. She wants a man that loves her, that's faithful to her, puts her as a priority. And the mind frame of her already saying that she's not trying to build with him is kind of, listen, it's like almost like stock. She's a high risk. You don't want to place your money in something, in a stock that's very high risk. You're going to lose your money. So if you get into a relationship with this woman long term and something happens to you, what you think is going to happen here?
I don't understand that. Like, why? What? So you think that all women who say, I want a man that's established, are not going to be by your side if a tragedy of some kind occurs? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, brother, because they came in with the notion of,
no way.
They came in with the notion of not falling in love with somebody or not having like a type of bond with somebody. They came with the notion of, I'm not trying to have no worries.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's love. I mean, that's what a woman wants. He wants a man that's established.
That's what the modern woman, brother.
But what if she's established herself, though?
We talking about the modern woman.
What if she's established?
What if she is established herself? You think a man cares about that? Not really.
Yes.
No.
I do, yes.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if a woman is established herself, and Nikisha down the street is more cooperative, has better sex, her value is greater than a woman who is established. Why would you want to be with a woman that's established who's not easily to conform to you being the head of the household, not easily to conform to submission, who's uncooperative? You might as well get Nikisha down the street. You already got your kingdom. Why you need somebody, a woman with a kingdom, and y'all come together and she don't even want to, she haven't had the skill set to conform to you being the head of the household?
I mean,
that's what we talking about here, brother.
You still like, there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to drive a Maserati. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, well, still, I mean, if I wanted a Maserati, I can get one. Maybe in like a year, but anyway,
exactly. See, now the point is you talking reality.
No, reality is if a woman is established herself, and even if she's not, a woman wants to be taken care of. That is innate. It's not, they want to be taken care of. That's why they like the alpha men versus
Did you grow up like that? Did we grow up like that? Did we grow up with women who said, "Oh, I got to find a man who already got it"?
Yeah,
I'm trying to be. Come on now. The women that my mom is with a guy that she built with.
I see.
Still together all these years. What I'm saying now is there's a disconnect between that generation and the generation now.
But when you're 39 years old, that's a totally different song and dance versus when you're in your early 20s, which is when that's the age they would pretty much get married at around.
Now that's what a lot of arguments is about. You get to a danger zone, as what Kevin Samuel says. You in a danger zone. So why would the same man you want not go for somebody, a younger version of you?
Well, it's simple. Because, I mean, love, as you know, love doesn't always allow you to be so rational. So he might be like head over heels in love. And it's like, man, you know what? I'm going to stay with her.
First of all, a man don't need love. A man needs respect. Respect.
Isn't respect a component of love?
Respect, brother.
Well, that's a component of love, right?
If you say you're a Christian, right? What does the Bible say?
I'm a disciple of Christ, brother.
Okay, disciple of Christ.
Yeah.
What does the word say?
What?
It tells the wife to reverence her husband.
That's right.
Come close to the mic, brother. Come on close to the mic,
excuse me, brother.
These are very important words we need to hear from you.
Okay, excuse me, brother.
He say reverence your husband. That means deep respect. He say
Okay.
husband, love your wife.
Okay.
Man doesn't need love. He needs respect. We don't care nothing about. If a woman tell me she love me, I don't care nothing about that. Show me respect. That's how you tell me you love me.
What define respect? What's your definition of respect?
There's no need to define that.
I mean, it's just like, what's respect? You mean saying she's not going to talk you? She's not going to, call you out in front of your friends? What's
all
respect?
of that, brother. You know what respect is.
So, okay, well, what makes you think she won't give you respect? How can a woman respect you if she's established? She's got the money, she's got the place, she has XYZ, and you don't have that. How can she respect you?
You saying how can't she respect?
Why should she respect a man that's not in that position?
That's not in that position.
Yeah, so she's
Okay.
39. She meets a guy that's, 40, 42.
What shows did you grow up on? Did you grow up on Good Times and things like that? Did
I
you
watched Good Times.
Okay, then.
yeah.
Was James Evans in that position?
What position?
That you saying that
He was the one that worked. Florida didn't even have a job, did she?
Okay, but was he a high value man?
I mean, he was, because he took care of his family. He loved his wife, and he loved his kids.
Hold
That's
on,
that's
brother.
high value,
Hold
not
on,
money.
brother.
Not money. Money doesn't make you high
What you
value.
mean? This woman just said she's not trying to build. She's trying to come in something already built. That's money.
That tells you that she's dealt with some lazy men.
That doesn't tell me
And
that,
she took
brother.
advantage.
That
probably
tells
tried
me
to
that
take
she has
advantage of
an
her.
idea that's make her single now at 39 years old and still looking for this fantasy that she trying to pursue. That's what that tells me.
Nah, no. She's probably dealt with some men who took advantage of her.
First of all, do you think she's gonna find that? You a
Find
high
what?
value man. Why do you want somebody that's 39 years old when you can get somebody that's 29 years old look way better than her?
The 29-year-old might be retarded.
Brother,
They get better with age.
see, you talking retarded right here, brother.
You don't think women get better with age?
No, brother.
I do. I
Women
think so.
get more delusional with age.
Nah, man, you're right.
More
no, they
You
don't,
just
man, no.
heard it.
That's
This woman's 39.
She said she wants a man that's established.
More delusional. Listen.
A 39-year-old woman.
Yes, the older
Who has
woman
time-
gets the value. Her value gets
Who
less
has,
and less.
That's not true, man. Who
what
has
you
time?
mean it's not true?
Who has time
What?
to sit there? You're a 39-year-old woman, and you with a dude that's broke.
She had
you
all
don't
that
have time. You
Listen,
don't have
she had the
time.
time from 18.
Yeah, but that's insane.
What you mean? She had the time from 18. Now she 39. She had the time. Her time is
Nah,
up.
man, no way.
Her time is up, brother.
No way.
What you mean, no way? It's no way.
She's 39.
No. It's no way she's going to get that man who has it already built to say, hey, you're the one to come in my kingdom. Come on in.
I think she could get that because she's attractive.
She hasn't got it, brother.
and she might get it though.
It's a might. What are we doing here?
We
playing a lottery?
Are you? Well,
Is the
love,
lottery-
love is like the lottery.
Love is not like the
Yeah, it
lottery.
is. How many people actually?
Okay.
How many people have you seen have
That's the
actually
problem
stayed?
right there.
Most people don't
See,
stay
that's
together.
the problem right
They
there.
don't stay together.
You're thinking about love. What the hell love got to do with a marriage, brother? What does it got to do with that? Marriage is about duty and responsibility.
Okay, you want to do that with someone you love, right?
How many people say, man, I you know what? I love him, but I can't be with him. So what does love got to do with this?
I don't know.
Nothing.
So you want to marry somebody you don't love? I mean, is that what I'm hearing?
Would you marry somebody you don't love? You really think it's love?
I get what you're saying.
What is love
But-
to you? I'm asking you. You think love is a feeling?
No, love is not a feeling.
What is love then?
Love is basically someone that you're committed to. Love, the essence of love is commitment, right?
So you asked me a question: would you marry somebody you wouldn't commit to? That's what you're asking me.
That's what, because I mean, that's what you just said. Like, love has nothing to do with marriage.
Yes, love has nothing to do with it.
No, that's not true. Love
what
has
is love?
Everything to do with marriage. It's like love is, I'm willing to commit to you. Through thick and thin. But on the same token, a woman wants to be taken care of. So if a man loves his woman, he's going to be committed.
And what does a man want
for her? Right?
What does a man want?
To provide.
A man wants. What does a man want from a woman?
He wants, like you said, respect and honor.
Okay. How many modern black women have been trained to respect, honor, be cooperative?
Okay,
let's take it like this.
I asked him to come out of Tom mode, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to go back in there. So, how you say black women, that's right, implying that women of other races, they fall into this category, that he mentioned. What was that? Respect, honor?
Respect.
Honor.
Cooperation.
Okay.
Learning how to communicate.
Okay.
Okay.
So, do women of other races fall in that category, sir?
More than, yes, blacks do.
So you think women of other races do?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
look at the stats.
All the sisters, you just heard what he said.
Look at the stats, brother.
He's in Tom mode. I done told him about Tommy.
Listen, this is not about Tom.
This is Tommy.
This is not about Dick or Harry.
You are Tommy.
This is not about none of that. This is about
Tommy.
the stats.
You're a Tommy.
Okay, what's the percentage you believe?
I'm not gonna ever
listen to me.
I will never fix my mouth to disrespect sisters. You are
what
Tommy
is the
right
percentage you believe that the blacks are in a fatherless household? What's the percentage you believe?
What does that have to do with a woman wanting a man to take care of her?
It's very detrimental, brother.
Man, she just wants the man to take care of her, man.
If she can't have that if she don't have relationship skills.
How do you know what her skills are like? She can't have that if she ain't never seen a man in the household. How do you know what her relationship skills are like?
First of all, you ask her, has your father been present in your life?
We're talking about this chick specifically, right? How do you know what her relationship skills are like?
Because she's 39 and single.
That doesn't mean nothing. Maybe she's been in. What you mean it don't mean nothing? Maybe you said she's fine.
Maybe but what is a fine 39-year-old still doing single?
Maybe she's ran into a bunch of dickheads.
No, brother. No.
How do you know?
No, not at all.
How do you know?
Not at all.
Wait,
she ran into a bunch of dickheads.
Now here's the thing. You're delusional, brother. All right. And I mean that. I'm saying that to help heal you. Okay, so you can come out of that state of being.
You see, folks.
I can't even get it out because I've had too much of this.
You see a beta male at work. Instead of the woman being delusional, of what she's asking for, because he's calling me delusional.
He wants to sit up here
for saying she cannot have that.
Disrespect black women, basically making it seem like most men in particular, brothers are great guys, but the sisters are the ones that's delusional. And we're just these great guys, and we're so loving and caring and whatever.
Reggie.
But sisters are so delusional. That's not true,
brother. Reggie,
all right,
well,
you're out of line. You are out of line, brother.
85% of the time, the woman leaves the relationship.
Okay, that's true. But
why would a high value guy?
So maybe she has been running into dickheads.
Okay, 75% of the black household is fatherless. So, therefore, you have a 25% chance that you might get one that have some relationship skills. You might get one that have seen an image of a man in the household. You might get one that's seen, okay, I need to fall back and let this man lead. If not, you're going to have to train her. Now, what high value guy want to do all that when he got businesses to run? This woman is 39. Single. You think she's single because she's a great woman?
So you're saying that she's not she's single because her relationship skills are trash?
Yes, brother.
So you don't think that maybe she's run into some guys that have used her, that have lied to her, manipulated her, taken advantage of her, that didn't want to take her seriously? Because if you think about it, she mentioned she wants a guy that's established. So that's okay. A clue that perhaps she's had guys that haven't been established.
You don't think she knew that? before she got involved.
But that's the whole point. She tried to do what you just said. She tried to build with him, right? And you can't. Here's the thing: you cannot get blood from a turnip, right? You can't make a squirrel behave like an eagle. So that's the whole thing. She's saying she wants an eagle, not a squirrel.
I gave you
Chasing after nuts, right? She wants the eagle that can fly sky high, right?
I gave you the scenario.
Okay.
Shark Tank. This guy made it to Shark Tank, got a deal, and had his woman right there beside him. Now that's a true relationship.
But the question is, so what you're saying is she should take, let's say, Ray, that's chilling, smoking weed. They ain't really have any goals and nothing. Doesn't go on for
That's
itself.
Totally different scenario.
Now it's the same thing.
No,
He's broke. She should go ahead and accept that. That means she's not.
Nobody would accept that, brother. Nobody would accept that.
You just
I never said that.
That's what you've been saying.
If you got a brother, it's a lot of brothers out here, good brothers, making $48,000-$50,000 a year, working hard. You see this brother got a job.
That's what she said.
Why not
That's
get
what she
with
said
that
she
brother?
wants.
No, she said she want somebody that's already got it built. She's a flight attendant.
She didn't make any specifications. She didn't say he has to be making six figures. She didn't say he has to be wealthy. She just said someone that's already got it together, right? It's possible to make $40,000 to $50,000 and have it together, right?
I'm gonna tell you like this. At her age, if she meeting men her age, a guy that's making $50,000 a year or something, he done been through some things. He got some kids. Probably already been married before.
She didn't say she had a problem with kids.
The thing is, she's 39 years old, still looking. What if the guy want kids? 39 years old, brother.
Okay.
What you think them eggs looking like?
She's still
What I'm saying is this.
She's biologically
She's
eligible.
still looking. And that's all I'm saying, brother. See, you saying things very optimistic. Just like she's saying. 39 years old. I want somebody that already got it built. Very optimistic. But we speaking in reality. It's a reason why she's 39 years old and not married. There's a reason for that.
You don't know that.
Listen, most of the modern black women have no relationship skills. Most still holding on to soul ties in a previous relationship. Most black women are raised without a father. 75% of the household is fatherless.
There you go, Tommy.
Now think about it. How you gonna trust a man that's coming in your life when the main guy that you needed in your life was never there?
So the problem is with black women and not black men too? Or just men and human beings in general?
Human beings in general. If it was human beings in general, it'd just be one stat.
Didn't Eve?
But they separate the stat into races.
Did Eve eat the apple or the fruit?
Hold on, brother.
And mess us all up. I mean,
what does Eve got to do with all of this,
what I'm saying, brother. We all messed up. You keep talking about sisters, man. I told you about. Why you have to tear sisters down, bro?
I'm talking about the optimism you speaking about a 39-year-old woman who wants to find a man who got his establishment already built. She haven't found it yet.
She didn't say she wanted to be with LeBron James. She said she just needs a man to be a man and to be established.
Found it.
Which I'm sure she means good credit, steady employment, and or a steady business.
So does she continue to go on being single? And the older she gets, the less she's going to find it.
That's not true, man.
What you mean?
You've been watching too much of Kevin Samuels. That's what I think you've been doing, brother.
Hold on, brother. Either you watching too much of the truth or you trying to deny the truth.
Nah, man, that's not.
And that's what we do on Deny Truth.
No, that's not.
We expose brothers like this.
We expose brothers like this.
The reality. See, this woman's playing the lottery. You know the odds of winning in Texas, what the odds are? Winning the lottery? Mm-hmm. 1 in 25 million. Mm-hmm. Her odds is like that right now. But brothers like you trying to create optimism and fantasies for these women, you got to keep going on and on. She's 39 years old. She's going to be 49 years old. Still listening to brothers like you can do it. You can find that brother. When we going to step into reality and say, you know what? At 29 years old, you should have had that. But you didn't have any relationship skills.
Tell her that she should have had that.
Because the majority of most modern black women are not seeing what the man wants.
So you're saying
she's steady talking about what she wants, and she ain't even got it yet.
So you're saying that all like
who said all? I said most.
But we're talking about but even still, you're saying that it's not black men, it's black women. That's the problem. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, brother.
So you don't think that some of the brothers that she dated might have
you
been
can't tell
her?
me 85% of these brothers were no good, and these women just left the relationship. You can't tell me that.
Sometimes it is true. Sometimes
it's not true, brother. We got brothers like you trying to feed these women fantasies and optimism.
How am I feeding them fantasies, man?
By saying, "Oh, it's nothing wrong." It's nothing wrong with her wanting that.
What's wrong with her wanting a man that's established, man? She did not. You keep glossing over the facts. All she said is a man that's established. She is not building. It's not a woman's place to take a man when he's broke and struggling.
Brother, this is the point. You on the show.
I gotta put my glasses on because I'm trying to see.
Listen, bro, you gotta see.
I'm trying to see.
You need to see the truth.
This bull.
Put your glasses on, see the truth.
Yeah, I want to see, man. I gotta see this.
You giving women hope of something that can't be attained.
A woman can't find a man that has a steady job and some decent credit and they can take care of her.
39 and you ain't found it yet. Maybe you're looking for something that's just not reality for yourself.
It's not reality for that. What kind of world do we live in when a woman can't want a man with his own apartment, home that she can move into, decent credit, and steady employment? What's wrong with that, man?
You said this woman's fine.
She's very attractive, yes.
So she getting men in her DM.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Out of those men, what's the problem? So evidently, her sight is so high that she's above reality. She's in the clouds in fantasy land. She up there with Peter Pan and stuff like that, brother.
Just because they're trying to holler,
fantasy land, brother.
Just because they're trying to holler doesn't mean
she's flying up there with Dumbo. She's flying up there with Dumbo, bro. She all in the clouds. She got to come down to reality. Whereas people working, trying to make a living, trying to make something happen.
That's what she said. She didn't say he has to be rich, man. You're jumping to conclusions.
It's no conclusion if you're 39 years old, brother. And you haven't found it yet.
You're being sensitive, brother.
No, brother.
Because you think,
I'm being very harsh with the reality.
No,
you're the one that's being sensitive.
No, you're being sensitive.
Telling these women they got hope.
They do have hope.
They do have hope. 39 years old. If she was 36 years old, you would tell them that. And today she's 39. And you going to still say the same thing.
She can find someone who will love her and pay her bills. What's wrong with that?
There's no love there, brother.
That's wrong with that,
There's no love trying to say, oh, I want somebody that's already got it. There's no love.
Okay, so help me out. What you're saying is a woman should just drop her, should not have any type of desires for a man. She should have no designs on a man who can provide for her. She should be more like, hey, you know what? I'll just take any type of guy that comes along. Is that what you're saying?
Brother, what I'm saying is this. Be in reality. Be in reality. If you look like a Whoopi Goldberg in Color Purple, don't be talking about you want this fine dude.
She doesn't look like that, brother. So what's the deal?
Okay, that's even worse.
Oh, so you're trying to make your point. Okay, so
that's even worse. She looks good, and she can't even get that.
How?
So now we got to dive deeper.
She can get that.
Hold on, brother. If she look good and she can't get that, let's dive deeper into what's going on within her personality.
Oh, man. What? Okay.
It boils back. It boils back to.
She might have some personality flaws.
Okay,
you got me there.
It boils back down to. Forget the optimism. Let's face reality. Does she have relationship skills? Is she still holding on to these soul ties of some dudes that's seen as a booty call? Okay. Did she grow up in a household with a father? Is she cooperative? Do she know how to conform to a man being a head of household? 39 years old. You think I'm a high value guy. You think I'm finna invest my stock into that?
So you're a high value guy. Who are you gonna invest your stock in?
I'm gonna get a younger version of her.
A younger version.
Because the older a woman becomes, the less likely she's gonna be able to conform.
And you don't think a younger chick is gonna be cheating on your old shriveled up dingling?
Oh no, brother.
You don't think that? You think the young girl's gonna be sad? She don't
brother.
think she's gonna be running circles around you? You don't think she's gonna tell her friends, "Girl, I'm only with him because he's got a little change"? You don't think she's gonna do that?
We talking about a 39-year-old.
Okay.
I would rather invest in the 29-year-old
Why?
than a 39-year-old.
Why?
Because I have a choice of the litter. So I'm gonna choose this and not.
But
that.
why though? What? How do you know? But how do you know what the 39? Like, what's the difference? How do you know that the 20? How do you know the 29-year-old is gonna be better?
This woman, the older this woman gets, the more rigid she becomes.
And for the record, men in general have options, not just high value men. I mean, a man can be broke.
That's even worse, brother. The high value man has even better options. Men in general have options. So for her to be 39 and a man in general have options, what is her chances with a high value guy? Thank you, brother, for proving my point. Once again, brother. This is the Nod Truth. We out. Is the modern black woman ready to ride the wheels off with a man? I don't believe so. This brother tried to convince me.
I think they are.
I don't believe he's proved his point.
I believe I have.
But if you want to have hope and you want to have optimism, you talk to Brother Reggie.